Hey everyone, welcome back to the Toll Tribe channel.
Hey guys.
I'm Lorianne.
And I'm Mike.
And this is Josiah, but you already know that. For today's video, we're going to be getting our little casa ready for
the holidays.
For the holidays, yeah. We're going to spend some time today decorating, getting festive, and getting in the holiday spirit. Are you ready?
It's the holiday season.
I'll take that as a yes. But we're not quite ready. We have to get into the right attire. Ready?
Let's do it. Oh yeah.
So cozy. I have been dying to get back into pajamas since I took them off this morning. These are our matching family pajamas from Old Navy. So we got Cy Guy in his little Santa pajamas. He's so cute. These were in his, this was in his holiday haul. And then we just got matching pants. Yep. And little red thermals. These are like one of my favorite things. I stock up on thermals every year from Old Navy because they're just so cozy to hang out in. Yeah. But this is kind of like our go-to Christmas decorating tradition. We get in our cozy Christmas clothes, pajamas. This is our first year having Josiah match us, which is fun.
Yeah.
And then we just go through and we decorate the downstairs. I mean, we don't have a huge house, so there isn't a ton of space to decorate. We don't have a lot of surfaces to decorate either.
Just a few.
Like the mantle, the buffet table, and then I do a little bit in the kitchen. I like to do a hot chocolate bar, which I don't know how we're gonna do with the baby Breslin bottle situation. We have to move things and figure some things out. But yeah, are you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's put the tree up first. All right, so that's our Christmas tree. Did we get this tree last year or the year before?
I think we got last year.
Yeah. So it's only our second Christmas with this tree. This is like our third fake tree. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. We have a smaller one that we sometimes put up in our bedroom. We're not doing it this year, and I don't think we did it last year, but we did it like the 2 years before that. Just to kind of add some holiday flair upstairs. But we're not doing that this year. I don't even know where that tree is, to be totally honest with you. And then we have an all white tree, which we put up 1 year, and I loved it, but Mike wanted something more traditional looking. So we kind of alternate too between having a real tree and a fake tree. But I love this tree from last year, so we are absolutely using it again this year. It's just a pretty flocked tree. Where do we get this? Walmart?
Walmart.
Yeah, this was a Walmart tree. Get you a little bit of a close-up while he unboxes the pieces. See, it's got little like pine cones on them, and the flocking is super pretty. It does shed a little bit, as to be expected with a flocked tree, but it is also super simple to put together. It's just 3 pieces, right?
3 pieces.
3 pieces and then the stand. And it's already pre-lit, so you just plug as you go and then you're done. Now, we have always set the Christmas tree up right here next to the mantle.
And that's what we're going to do again.
We're going to do that this year too, but I am super nervous about Josiah.
We'll be right.
And his curiosity with the tree and wanting to touch it and try to stand on it because he tries to stand on everything. Oh, are you reading? Are you going to read? Hey, Jojo. Hi, special boy. Oh, are you reading a book? Oh, you're so good when we decorate. So this year we're starting with the tree, but I feel like we don't typically. Normally, I'll decorate either like the day after Thanksgiving or the weekend after Thanksgiving, and I'll do it while Mike is at work. And I'll go around and do like the whole house except for the tree. And I wait for you to come home and do the tree with you, whether that be like that in the evening or like during the day on like Sunday or something. But we usually have the tradition of just like wearing our matching pajamas and going through and doing it together.
I feel like usually it's at night when we put up the tree.
I feel like for the most part, yeah. That usually happens at night. I think last year we did it during the day, or we started it at night, but then I finished it the next day during the day. Here's the thing. I'm somebody that has Christmas tree OCD. It's a special anxiety where you are very like OCD about the placement of ornaments on your tree. Is anybody?
Oh God, yes.
Is anybody else
put
like
the ornament too close to that one?
There needs to be proper spacing between ornaments and proper spacing between the same color ornaments and like things like that. If you're like me,
you're gonna get an award for having.
No, it just bothers me if it's not right. If you're like me, because I know I'm not the only one that's like this, please leave me a comment down below or leave this video a thumbs up. I need to like know that I'm not alone in this, but it drives Mike crazy, and I'm actually really fearful about like what's gonna happen when Josiah is old enough to help us decorate the tree, because I know that that's going to like bug me out so bad. But like obviously you have to let your kids decorate the tree. Like that's what Christmas is.
Right.
Hopefully by then we have a bigger house and we can have 2 trees and I can have like a nice one that I've decorated perfectly.
You could have a Josiah tree and an our tree.
Exactly.
The kids tree and an our tree.
That's what we're gonna need to do for sure.
Sounds good.
What is your favorite part of the house that we decorate for the holidays?
Good question. I think the tree.
The tree?
Yeah.
Mine's the mantle.
I thought so.
Mine is the mantle. I don't know
You really
why.
take your time with the mantle.
I love the way the mantle. I mean, I love that our tree is right next to the mantle because I feel like when we sit on the couch, it's like we face Christmas every evening for the
Right.
holiday season. That's why we've never moved our tree anywhere else. And even though we were worried about Josiah touching it, which by the way, we're doing this voiceover a couple days after setting everything up. So we've lived with this tree for a few days. And I have to say, Josiah has only touched it once.
He's been pretty good.
He's been really good about it. And let's hope that that continues throughout the holidays. He hasn't really bothered.
Right.
But yeah, I love the positioning of the tree next to the mantle because I just feel like it all looks so pretty together. But I love it. And I love this little snowman. This was a gift a couple years ago for my sister-in-law's parents. And it's like one of my favorite decorations. And then we just have our little advent calendar so that we can count down. I don't like most of them. That was one I found at Target like 2 years ago, and I really like it. And then I also just do garland on the stairs. And this garland I got from Michael's. Again,
How come my nutcracker didn't make the video?
because you found it after we filmed everything. Mike went in the shed to put something away and found a nutcracker about the same size as the snowman. Then he put it out under the fireplace.
Right.
I don't really love
like
it.
it.
I don't love it. I'm going to be honest. I don't love it, but he does, so I left it because marriage is about compromise, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody, take a good hard look. This is the last time you're going to see Mike for the rest of the video until the very end. Josiah is looking absolutely adorable, as always. But yeah, Mike eventually gives up. After we do the tree, he kind of just hangs back. But I can't blame him. It's not really necessarily his thing. I think once we have like a detached house that you could actually decorate the outside of with like lights and stuff, I think that would more be your jam.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but the inside I take care of, and he just kind of hangs out. Also this year it kind of worked out perfectly because Josiah was good in his playpen while we did the tree, but obviously he grows weary of that and eventually needs somebody to like hang out with. And so Mike hung out with him, kept him company, danced with him to Christmas music while I kind of moved around and finished decorating the house. But now I'm working on the hot chocolate bar, which is a newer addition to our decorating. I think I started this like 2 years ago, but it's gotten bigger and better every year, the display.
Sure has.
Yeah, and honestly now like decked out hot chocolates have become such a trendy thing that you can like find all the things you need for them at like Home Goods and Target and stuff like that. So like you can find chocolate spoons and fun snowflake marshmallows and tree marshmallow toppers, like all kinds of crazy things, and I love it, so I go all out. I just use regular Swiss Miss hot chocolate. I don't get fancy there, but everything else, like these are like little wafer straws. I have chocolate Santas that I add. I mean, listen, when I go all out on one, it's definitely like sugar overload, but it's so good, and it just like it feels really festive.
We're getting to my favorite part, which is the hot chocolate sign that I found.
Yeah, I was looking for a hot chocolate sign, and I needed it to be small enough to fit on the backsplash, like above the coffee maker.
Right.
And you found it at Bath and Body Works, which is like the most
perfect
random
size,
place.
too.
Like,
Look at that. It fits
it
right
is
there.
perfect. It's really cute. So cute. I love it. Thank you. Oh, and add Frangelico to your hot chocolate if you don't do it already. Like, put your kids to bed and then get chocolate wasted for sure.
Chocolate wasted.
I have had these gold sequins runners for years now, actually since our wedding. These were part of our wedding decor. I bought a bunch of them. I think like 14 or 15 of them for our tables at our wedding. I bought them online. I forget how much they were. I want to say like $10 a piece or something like that. Pretty affordable. And they made our wedding tables look great. And I've saved them and I've used them pretty much every holiday since. Whenever I do the table or anything, we always
them for Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, I use them for things. They've honestly come in such handy. I was thinking after the wedding, like, what am I gonna do with these? But I've used them so much. And this year for Christmas, we really didn't buy any new decor.
No, we didn't.
We're really good about it. I went all out like 2 years ago and totally revamped the decor, and I've been so happy with it ever since that I really haven't changed it or really felt the need to add to it. Like last year we did get the new tree,
right.
Which I do love, and so I think some new ornaments for it. But other than that, we didn't buy anything this year because we're moving and I just didn't want to have more stuff to have to store.
Right.
And I figured when we are in a new house, we might want to change up the decor or add to it then. And I didn't want to buy stuff now that we wouldn't want to use in a year or two. So
right.
I just figured I might as well keep it minimal. But again, I still really love the setup that we've done like for the last 2 years. So
I like it.
Yeah, I love these little trees too. These were just inexpensive trees that I picked up on sale at like Michael's. And then I bought twinkle lights from Target that were like $5 and just kind of put them on there. And I just leave them on there. I put them in storage that way. And it just adds a nice little glow behind the table.
Didn't you spray paint the bottoms or anything
yes,
like that?
I did. I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah, it came in like a silver galvanized bucket. And it said like Tree Farm on it or something, but it just doesn't really go with our like house decor. So I spray painted them gold, metallic gold. Fun fact, one of the first things we purchased for this house was a bar cart.
Some priorities.
Yeah, absolutely. Priorities. And we actually sold it when we started the adoption process because we just didn't feel like it was very baby friendly and we knew we'd have to do a home study. So we created this little bar tray on our buffet table. We really never drink this. Mike opens the whiskey sometimes, but other than that...
I got that white Henny that's been sitting there for a year now.
Yeah. Other than that, you know, we bite it. It's for the look. We don't light it like Will Smith said. We never touch that alcohol.
Right.
And the last room to get a makeover is the powder room downstairs. Honestly, it's actually a very plain space in our house. We never took the time to decorate the powder room.
Nope.
Doesn't matter now. But, you know, I just throw up a little faux plant, a little hand towel, and a wreath, and I call it a day in here. And then I just do a wreath on the front door. I wish we had something fancier, but honestly, wreaths are one of those things. They're so expensive, and I just have a hard time spending a lot of money on a wreath.
How much are they?
I don't know. I should just, like, invest in a good one and call it a day. But here's my $10 Walmart one. And then as Toll tradition has it, after we decorate, we sit down together and have a drink and watch a Christmas movie. It's usually an alcoholic beverage, like a glass of wine or something. But because Josiah was still awake and we were taking care of him, we decided to play it cool and just have a hot chocolate and watch a movie together as a family. And it was a really nice evening. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us for this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Comments down below, always welcome. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from us in the future, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.